Ever have one of those days where you just want to be in your pajamas all day, but you have to go to work and you have to look like a grown-up? This one's for you. This skirt is made out of 4 pairs of men's pajama pants. Hi, Michelle here from StrawBearie.com, and today we are thrift flipping like this skirt made from men's pajamas. So I want to keep as much of the fabric as possible. So I think I'm going to start by cutting up the center to separate the 2 legs from each other. This pant leg has a seam on both sides, so I'm going to cut up the seams, because who has time to seam rip this? Not me. Oh, these pajama pants have pockets. To be a man and have pajama pants that have pockets already sewn into them. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? All right, so now I have a seam that went down the inside of the leg, so I'm going to cut that. All right, this kind of lets me know how much I have to work with. So the nice thing is that since it is a plaid, it has the stripes. So basically, I'm just trying to get a nice wide and long piece of fabric. As much fabric as I can to work with that is straight. I have the panel. Now I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut panels out of all of my pants. As many panels as I can get out of them. In case you don't know this, a quick way to cut your fabric is to cut just a little bit right where you want it to be, and then rip it the rest of the way up. And the fibers are going to keep it straight. And that's going to give you a straight, very fast cut on your fabric. And it will leave it a little frayed looking, but I think that's going to give my skirt some character. So I have cut all of my fabrics into rectangles, and I'm going to use all of the fabric that I have for the bottom one, and I'm going to use 1 3/4 for the next one, 1 1/2 for this one, and then 1 1/4 for the top one, so that it will gradually get bigger as it goes down the skirt. So I'm going to start hemming the edges of the bottom of the skirts and sewing the 2 panels together. And then once that's done, I can ruffle the tops and then attach them to each other. I am sewing the panels together to make a long strip, and then one side is going to get a rolled hem, and the other side I am leaving frayed, and I'm going to ruffle it, just leaving it frayed to give it kind of a more natural, rougher, grungy look, and I think that will look really good with my skirt. I am testing out my elastic, seeing how big I need it, and cutting it to size. For a waistband, this is an easy way to do it. It's a wide 4-inch piece of elastic that becomes the entire waistband for the skirt. And so I'm just doubling it in half to find my centers, and then attaching my first panel to the elastic. And you kind of have to bunch up the skirt a little bit. You don't want to stretch the elastic and make it go out of shape, but you do want all of that fabric to be caught right there. So this is a little slower to do, but it's worth it in the end of just, and the ruffled also, I tried to make the ruffled, just a little bit bigger than the elastic. I do need it to be a little bigger than the elastic so that it will go over my hips and I can actually put the skirt on. And I did add a pocket on one side. It made it so I could do it on one side but not both. So it has one pocket, so that's good. Once I have that on, I try it on to see if it fits, and then I go and start sewing the other layers on. Ruffle side up at the top and out, and the bottom of the last panel is underneath the ruffle of the newer panel. So I'm kind of top stitching along there for each panel. It's flowy, and it's going to feel like I'm wearing my pajamas at work. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more DIY thrift flip transformations, let me know in the comments. If you'd really like to support the channel just a little bit extra, then buy me a coffee. I will have the link below. Thank y'all for watching. Have a super awesome day. Toodles!